Hey everyone, I'm Sechrist and welcome to Green Goals. Today we're going to talk about deodorant and we're going to look at an alternative to consider that doesn't generate so much plastic waste. But first let's look at how this green goal was inspired by Laudato Si. So in the encyclical, Pope Francis says, "We may well be leaving to coming generations debris, desolation, and filth. The pace of consumption, waste, and environmental change has so stretched the planet's capacity." Okay, so typically deodorant comes in plastic containers just like this one, and they're single use. So once you're done with the deodorant, you often recycle it, maybe curbside, but not everyone does that. But even better than recycling is not having to make plastic containers in the first place. So I'm going to tell you about a reusable deodorant container. Now there's a lot of brands, but specifically today I'm going to talk about Wild. Their website is wearewild.com, and this is a reusable deodorant container. It's made of aluminum and recycled plastic, and they say that it's meant to last a lifetime. So hopefully you just buy it once and you're done. What you get each time you need new deodorant is a refill package like this one. And what's great is these packages, once you're done, you can recycle or compost them, and they usually last about 6 weeks. So I'm going to show you how to use this. All right, so you get your little container, and we're going to open it this way. So you turn it to the left a bunch of times until you can't turn it to the left anymore. Okay, and then you pull it out. You got to squeeze up here. Okay, now this is where you put in the refill. So I'm going to take this one, take off this outer part to it, and then I'm going to pop this in right here, just like that. And then I'm going to put it back in the deodorant container. Now it's all ready to use. Just take off the top, and then, just use it like a regular deodorant. So there you go. So then when you're done with it, you can then take the container that's left from the refill and you can actually compost it. They also say that if you don't have composting at your house or a facility nearby, you can just cut it up and put it in the trash, and then it'll only take 1 to 2 years to decompose, which is actually not a long time in the grand scheme of things. So there are other brands. There's another brand called Bite. There's other ones you can check out online, and I encourage you to do so because we are trying to fight plastic pollution. Pope Francis condemns it. He's done that regularly. And it's not just because of the dirty fossil fuels that are used to create plastic, but it's also when that plastic breaks down into micro and nanoplastic parts, which then end up in the ocean, ends up in our fish, which means it's in our food, it's in the soil, it's in our water. We've talked about this problem before on Green Goals. One episode we talked about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. We've also looked at alternatives to single-use plastics in the kitchen. So there's a lot of things we can do, not just with deodorant, in getting rid of single-use plastics. And Pope Francis is calling all of us to act and be part of this solution. So I hope you will give reusable deodorant containers a try, and I will see you next time on Green Goals. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed Green Goals, a segment where we look at ways that we can live out Pope Francis's call to care for our common home, inspired by his encyclical Laudato Si. And if you did enjoy it, please subscribe to Catholic TV's This Is the Day YouTube channel and click on the bell for notifications. Look for new episodes of Green Goals right here on Catholic TV's This Is the Day YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching.